Hello everyone, and welcome back to FTL. I'm John, and, well, I do have some bad news, guys. It's been a couple days since my last FTL upload, and that's because, well, first of all, the HMS Old School, as you might expect, did not make it very far. At the very next sector I jumped to, the very first beacon, well, not the very first beacon I jumped to, so the second beacon, the crew met their untimely end at the hands of a Zoltan ship. After meddling with, making first contact with an alien race to try to get them to fight the rebels. It backfired, and now they're all dead. And that's unfortunate. But what's also unfortunate is that all the footage from that was lost. And then the game I recorded right after that, the footage for the first episode of that run was lost. So I'm just scrapping the whole thing. I'm not going to continue. Because although this run was going well, I want to start a new game. I don't want to start in the middle of a game, and I don't want to go back and spend hours picking through the old footage, commentating over it, and, that just doesn't sound like a fun time to me. So I'm going to start a run with the stealth ship, because that's what I was running with. And I was having a good time with it. It was good. Let's see. Oh. You are purple. Well, is there a purple dude? Yeah. Okay. So your name is Urkel. Yep, you are Purple Urkel, actually, specifically. There we go. Okay, so we got Purple Urkel on the ship. Mostly just known as Urkel. Reed, who... Let's see what we can do with this, because I didn't realize that you could get, like, different colored people. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Red. Oh, that's it? Just red? And okay, that's okay, though. Well, we've got... Let's see, we've got... Purple Urkel. So let's get Strawberry here. But she just goes by Berry, for the most part. God damn it, Barry. Okay, and this is Sandra. The large black man that mans the weapons is named Sandra. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, let's leave the Bullock in there. Sure. He probably goes by Bullock, but his first name is Sandra. It's his secret. Okay, so we've got a good crew here. So what should we call this ship? Let's see. This is going to be called the It's going to be called the Hyper Orient Express? Oh, that doesn't fit. I'm also not even sure what that means. We're going to call it, shit. Oh, man. Let's see here. What have we got to work with? What do we know about these people? What do we know about this crew? We've got Barry and Urkel, at the helming up the pilot seat and the engines, respectively. And this is Three's Company, is what this is. Here we go. It's the Three's Company ship. This is going to be awkward when we recruit a fourth crewmate. But for now, Three's Company, aboard the Three's Company. So let's do this. Alright, we have a vital mission, everybody. Barry, Urkel, Bullock. The last ship that undertook this mission, they didn't make it past Sector 3. Partly because Will Ferrell, sorry, not Will Ferrell, Space Will Ferrell, met his untimely end by being, sucked into space while we were on a salvage run. And then the ship got destroyed, probably appropriately, because they were meddling with, life that should not have been meddled with. Let's see, let's have a word with our human crew member. Prejudiced against the slugs. Oh, geez, Bullock, you don't gotta be a dick about it. Ooh, yeah, okay. So the stealth ship comes equipped with these long-range scanners, which is fantastic, because now I can see that these two nebula here, there's a ship in each of these. But that actually kind of means I want to go there, because if there's a ship there, that means I can get a fight, and a fight means scrap. And fights early on are definitely the easiest. Plus, as an extra bonus, I know there's no hazard, because I have scanners, and nebula slow down fleet pursuit. Everything about this is a good thing, so we're going to go through these two nebula. Appears the automated rebel scout was positioned with the nebula to warn of your passing. Well, he's not going to get to. He will not have a chance. Oh, he has mind control, and he has already mind controlled Barry up in the engines room. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let's take down the med bay, because we don't need that. And full power to the engines. Looks like they've got an ion weapon. That could be a missile? I think that's a missile. Well, I'll let them shoot me with the ion weapon, because I don't mind that. Oh, okay, it's a laser. Let's dodge that. Oh. I guess 60% wasn't quite enough, but okay. Let's take out this mind control, and let's get rid of their ability to charge their FTL. Excellent. Okay, Barry, fix the mess you just made. I can't believe that you're up here, your first day in the cockpit. You know, this is your chance to really impress everybody, and the first thing you do is just go on a goddamn rampage and tear the cockpit apart. That's not really a great start there, Barry, but I think you could be forgiven because you were being mind controlled. That's probably why Bullock doesn't like slugs, because that kind of thing is just, you know, classic slug tactics, although these were not slugs. The ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. And, you know, you can't actually blame Barry. I am going to say, despite what I said earlier about him being a dick for hating slugs, slugs are dicks, actually. So, in this one case, it is safe to say, Bullock, that Sandra, sorry, that you're in the right here, because slugs are pretty bad. Alright, so we got this repaired. Let's get everyone back. Okay, Barry and Urkel had a quick chat in the cloaking room. You know, just checked in, make sure everything was cool, because these two were, you know, obviously best of friends. They bought this ship together on the last of their money from, they had this business enterprise where they, we're not going to go into too many details, but they had an apartment, they had a client base, and they sold people marijuana in massive quantities, made tons of money, and bought this ship. And now they've hired also Sandra, who was a regular client of theirs, has also come aboard the ship, and they are now all traveling together. And in fact, let's have everyone have a quick powwow over here, because they're all going to come back. You know, they've had a good, successful first fight, even though it was super easy. It was just an automated rebel scout. But they're all going to sit back here, and they're going to pass around a joint. They're going to, you know, smoke up this empty room here. This is the smoke room right here. Well, good sesh, guys, but you really have a lot of work to do. You fucking stoners. Get back to work. Okay, let's hit this other nebula here, because that's definitely, we definitely have time to do this because of how much we're delaying, you know, how much we're delaying them by, like, they're confused with their scanners. They're like, oh, where's that ship? Because we're just flying through nebula. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Okay, well, let's attack this guy, because we can take him. He doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's get the burst scatter going up here. Let's just aim it right at the middle. I'm at the ready with the cloak. And it looks like, yeah, here comes their shot. And we've broken their shields. So let's immediately get that whole beam in there. Oh yeah, that whole beam just wrecks once the shields are down. Especially if you target an empty room. It does double damage in empty rooms, which is pretty great, as you've seen just now. I'm gonna wait a second. Okay, there goes burst scatter, and let's take out. There we go. They hail you. We realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. That's not very worth my while, guys. Actually, you're dead. Let's see what they were holding. Oh, what the hell? Serve drones. It was apparently transporting industrial drones. You have no use for them, but maybe you could find a good buyer. Well, that's okay, actually. We can make some good money off that next time we hit a shop. So that might be better than what we would have gotten. Distress signals coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to help these people, but I'm going to try. Oh. Use your cloaking or analyze the defense system. Oh, so I could just engage this auto-satellite and take it down, and that'll... Oh, shit, this was already a mistake, though. I hate combat drones. Combat drones are a stealth ship's worst nightmare, because I have no shields, and my only defense is cloaking right when they're about to shoot. So a drone kind of like just defeats the entire idea of what I'm trying to do here. But if I can take down this ship quickly, it shouldn't matter. Okay, so that first ship took down their shield. Second shot is going straight at their drone control, so we can get rid of this goddamn drone. Come on. Is it? It's down. Good. Okay. Bullock, get up here. Fix the O2. Okay. I think we're actually fine. I can calm down now. We're out of the woods. Everything's good. I'm just gonna shoot these volleys wherever, because the ship is beat. Oh, let's dodge that. That was close, actually. You can't ever really drift away too much in this game like I just did. That was almost a mistake, but I saved it last second, so good for me. Very close to a nearby sun. Well, I'm definitely not going there. And there's no linking beacon here, so I guess I have to go down here. But that's good, because there's a lot of linking beacons. I might find myself a store, which is really what I want right now, is a store. So I can sell those goods I stole off that ship that was just trying to avoid me. Your sensors are picking up a distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Well, I'm not going to stand for this. Fuck these rebels, man. Let's do it. Everyone's at their battle stations, and we're ready to go. The ship... Oh, it has a beam weapon. That's definitely a bad thing for me. Beam weapons, like drones, you know, you can't really dodge them too much. And they're even worse because you definitely can't dodge them. As soon as that thing fires, I'm getting hit. But it's okay. Let's go for the shields. And let's go hard on the shields this first shot. Yeah, because I want to just cause as much damage as possible and take down the ship as quickly as possible. The O2 is out again, so now let's keep Sandra in here because we want these weapons to charge quickly. But as soon as the weapons are charged, let's cloak and send him up to the O2. And we can finish this right now by just... there we go. And you're done for. These ships haven't been so bad so far. Oh, and look at that. The Federation ship, in thanks for us saving them, gave us some extra supplies. They seem to be searching for something. Oh, that's us, buddy. They're looking for us. But I'm not going to tell him that, because I don't want him to know that they're looking for us. Just in case. You can never be too careful. Honestly. Let's get Barry some healing, because Barry's a little bit hurt. I guess she took a hit last fight. I didn't even notice. It might have even been the fight before. We can heal her up, though, so that she's back in top shape, because we need her at the pilot seat. So, back at your battle station, Barry. It's no time to slack off anymore. Your days of sitting back in the cargo bay here and just smoking up all day and night, those days are over now. You have a mission. You can still do that sometimes, just, you know, not all day, and definitely not all night, because at the moment, a lightly armed transport ship has jumped in shortly after me. Oh, this is just a civilian ship. Well, I'm going to ignore it, because as tempting as it is to go for some extra scrap here, I get the feeling that Barry, Urkel, and Sandra would not be very happy about that. So, we're going to leave this ship alone. I think I want to jump to this beacon, because that'll give me more coverage of the sector, so I can maybe hit a store, which is really what I'm hoping for. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Well, we're going to defend this outpost. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleets. They move into a gauge. Well, this guy kind of looks like he's a pushover. So let's just take him down. I mean, we'll teach him a real lesson about what happens when you fuck with the Federation. Oh, and look, they're even better. Their weapons fire simultaneously. Joke's on you, buddy. That's exactly the kind of thing that I was hoping for. And now I've also taken down their repair drone, who I'm sure they were counting on, so they must be pissed off about that. But as long as they're busy, you know... No, they don't even have time to think about it. They're dead. Oh, jeez. An easy sector so far, and a lucrative sector so far. For Sector 1, this has been amazing. Oh, it looks like what these rebels were doing is they were trying to get free service because, you know, that's the kind of thing that happens in the wake of a war. And out of appreciation, they're going to give me some free service, some fuel. They're going to top me off with some fuel, and they're going to give me some scrap. That's nice of them. And it looks like this distress beacon could net us some more scrap as well. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Of course we can, because we are just good guys like that. Oh, look, it's right fucking here. How convenient. Well, I'm not going there right away, guys. So you'll have to hang on for at least one more sector, but I promise we are going to go there for sure. Don't worry. A ship with pirate markings hails you. Hello, Captain. You have been causing the rebels quite a headache. The bounty on your crew is substantial. Hand one of your crewmen over it and we'll share it. That does not look like a substantial bounty, guys. And look, these are slugs. These guys are full of shit. Well, we're going to kill them. Oh, these aren't slugs. These are this is a mantis. That's even worse. Because they were probably planning to just eat whatever crew member I sent over there. They probably didn't even want the bounty. They're just paying for a cheap meal. That's why the offer sucks so much. Well, I'm not going to stand for that kind of thing around here. We're going to dodge this. And then, let's see if I can get a hit on their shields. But while I'm at it, can I... No, I don't believe... Well, I'm just going to go for max damage here, actually. Because look at that. I can kill him next shot now. And that's... So far, this has been working out for me. Not targeting systems and going straight for the hull. This might be where it stops working out, because this flak is going to hurt, if that's what that was. It's trying to escape. It's not going to. That's not what that was, apparently, because... I still don't... Oh, it's coming! Well, let's jump before that reaches us. And, a store. Hang on. Can I make this? Can I do this? Because I have enough scrap to buy shields, if there are shields at the store. Which is very important. But it looks like this is not only a major waste of fuel, but let's see. Okay. I jump to the store. And then I have to jump back to the other beacon. And then to the quest beacon, I can make it to the exit. I'm doing it. I'm totally gonna make it. Let's see. Let's sell these serve drones. Oh, this might take some time. I can't sell my drones here. Because if I do, it's gonna double fleet pursuit, and they will catch me. So I'm just gonna quickly check. Grab these shields, and we're going to move on. I hope I'm not wrong, but it's better to be safe than get caught out by the rebel fleet. That's definitely the worst thing that can happen. But, oh, shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorted jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. Yeah, I bet you they think that this fucking place was just so far away, and I did them such a favor jumping through all these beacons, but really it was only one beacon away. They didn't know, though. Their navigation was shot. So, we were able to con them out of some extra money because of how far we took them. and how thankful they were. And look at this, I think I may have been right. No, we'll see. I'll see right here. You've arrived at Busy Long Range Beacon, a massive jump relay that can throw ships a great distance. Yep. After arriving at the beacon, you detect a small one-man shuttlecraft headed straight for you. No response to hails, and I've got a strange feeling. Well, I'm not as worried about borders on this ship as I was on the old HMS Old School, so I'm going to wait it out. And oh look, it looks like I was right, because as it turns out, Matthew the Rockman was aboard this little craft, and he was a Federation scout whose ship was destroyed. Well, you are definitely welcome aboard this ship, Matt. And actually, can I change your? I can change your name, Matt. I think your name is Matt. Your name is Matt. You're Matt the Rockman. And Matt, I want you to be my shields guy. It's not really the best place to put the rock guy, but it'll do for now. Oh man, he takes so long to walk back there. Come on, Matt. You can do it. I believe in you, buddy. Well, he's close enough. Aw. We could have done it. I couldn't have known. I couldn't have known. Oh, and here I am. I'm faced with the choice. Oh, this map. This is an interesting one. It looks like my choice is between the fourth interval. This kind of sounds like a Zoltan zone, which is okay. But Automated Shipyards of Luma, anything with shipyard in the title just sounds juicy to me. And I think that, what is this ship called? What did I call this ship? Three's Company is no longer Three's Company. It is now Four's Company. But Three's Company is doing quite well for itself. I've got shields already, the end of Sector 1, which is great for the stealth ship, actually, because this cloaking device is now just boss as hell. It's now a second layer of defense instead of my only defense, and that means I'm going to just rock some face in the coming sector. So I think I can afford to take the hit of going to the red sector, and then I'll have a place to spend my scrap, whichever place here I choose to go. So it seems like, you know, this is probably where I'm going to go, but we'll see. We'll see. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm definitely going to play a bunch more of this, of course, as promised. I'm sorry that it's been a couple days, but, you know, things happen. Videos are lost. So it goes. I've been John. This has been FTL, and I hope to see you guys next time when we come back to the Automated Shipyards of Luma to see what's in store for the crew of Three's Company.